In this scene, Wolverine is hurt by Sabretooth and is then taken to the medical bay, and this is where the mistake occurs. Keep an eye on Prof X in this scene and notice when he talks that his mouth isn't actually moving.
Was wrong, Wolverine. I should have listened to you. Was wrong, Wolverine. I should have listened to you.
This mistake only shows up on certain TVs and monitors, as sometimes Professor X is out of shot, only coming into view once the camera pans across the room. So in this scene, Magneto makes his grand entrance by smashing a hole in the prison wall, revealing the sky outside.
Magneto, I presume?
Come, we must hurry.
As the scene progresses, you can still see shots of the outside.
Your solicitude is appreciated, I assure you. I regret, however, that...
Yeah, in this close-up, suddenly the broken wall is revealing another wall, and not the sky.
Day in court, actually. Professor Xavier and I feel... Xavier?
This mistake then occurs again in this close-up shot, where the wall is still shown.
Xavier had you break into the Mutant Control Agency?
Reluctantly, I assure you.
Yet here, the hole is now a proper hole, allowing you to see outside.
He would leave you to rot in prison?
Not at all. My trial serves a purpose. It shall prove my innocence and the righteousness of our cause.
What chance does a mutant have, tried by normal humans?
Notice the square shapes on this door as well as the bolts around it. These square shapes and bolts are also visible on the other side of the door. Yet when Storm goes to open the door, suddenly the squares have gone, and the bolts around the door have gone too.
I smell gun oil. Guard.
When it cuts to the other side of the door where the guards are waiting, you can see that the door is now plain on this side as well.
And I used to wonder how she acquired her nom de guerre.
For this mistake, remember what this guy looks like. Have a good look, because he's going to change about 3 times in this scene.
Come to mama!
So when Rogue flies off with the bloke, notice his hair colour has now changed.
Flying freak!
Whatever you say, sugar.
Then, when she throws him to the ground, his hair's a different colour again, and his face is a mixture of the two. Apparently that's the same guy, but I don't think so. Now this mistake could be explained by Morph's own powers, so perhaps you could get away with saying he is just messing around in this scene. But anyway, I'm going to show it. So notice Morph isn't wearing his brown leather jacket here. And also notice that Wolverine's arms are coloured yellow.
They're inside the perimeter.
Then here, as they bump into the guard, Morph still isn't wearing that brown jacket. Yet when the camera cuts to this front-on view of the X-Men, Morph suddenly has the brown jacket on. Then when Storm intervenes, Morph hasn't got his jacket on there. Then, as Wolverine opens the door, yep, you've guessed it, Morph has his jacket back on again. But like I said, it could just be Morph messing around. And that brings me to the end of this week's episode of Cartoon Mistakes, featuring X-Men the Animated Series. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next week for a brand new cartoon. In the meantime, if you want more Cartoon Mistakes, click these links to see more of Season 2, as well as the entire of Season 1.